I'm in Lassen Volcanic National Park in California. And today, we're gonna hike to the summit of Lassen Peak. Now this hike is 5 miles out and back, has over 1,900 feet of elevation gain, and the trail supposedly is not well defined at the top. Let's go check it out. Already, the trail's going straight up. You've got to see this, look at this. So we're gonna go here and then straight up, which, think about it, 2.5 miles, 2,000 feet of elevation gain. It's quite a bit. It's like 1,000 feet every mile. It's intense. This is not a shortcut. That. Okay. Well, that's good news, because that was gonna be pretty dang brutal. So instead, we're gonna go this way. I'm happy about that. So look at that. I had the sense that somebody was watching me. And look at this feature right up here. They call that the Vulcan's eye. And I see why. I feel like I'm being watched. Or maybe that's how Sam and Frodo felt hiking into Mordor. That eye watching them. I always like to touch these rocks first because it feels really good on my hand. The rock's cold. But secondly, you never know if it'll transport you back in time like the rocks do in Outlander. I mean, I feel like I get some supplies to survive. Maybe. As long as that one volcano isn't here. Apparently, there was a super volcano here around 10,000 years ago, but it eventually collapsed. Already getting some amazing views out there, and looking up at the mountain, I still see some snow. So what I'm not sure about is if that snow is from last year's winter or if it came from the recent dusting that happened in the Sierra Nevadas just about a week or two ago. Either way, it's pretty. See that? Right there. Okay, these views are getting totally unreal out here. And just check it out. Just stunning. Masterpiece. So if you watch the entire video that I made on Lassen National Park, you'll see Lake Helen in it. And there it is. We are going way above it. That lake is absolutely stunning. The summit of Lassen Peak is 10,457 feet above sea level. Now, that's definitely not the highest mountain I've been on, but one cool fact is it's an active volcano. The last eruption was in 1914. It's a dome volcano, so more than likely I have nothing to worry about. But it used to be part of a larger volcano called Mount Tihama, and it was on the southernmost flank of that volcano. Look at this rocky terrain, just entirely inhospitable to any kind of floral. One of my favorite parts this year in Nevada is this brightly colored lichen that you get growing on all these volcanic rocks. That one's yellow. It's pretty typical to see orange and red as well. So we're going up this way, and I think I see some hikers up there. So every single switchback is providing a better and better view on our way up. I'm already about a little bit over a mile in. I've done almost 800 feet of elevation gain. So that gives me 1,200 more feet to do in basically a little over a mile and a half. So, daggum, let's do it. All right, look at this. Our first little bit of snow. Looks like it's starting to melt in this morning sun. First view of the parking lot after walking a mile. That's pretty far away. It's actually a lot closer than a mile because we've been going in that direction, doing switchback after switchback. Tons of snow. So, Lassen Peak formed about 27,000 years ago. And in front of me, there is the leftovers, the remnants of when glaciers cut through the mountain. Check it out. And you can see how they just kind of slid down all the way. What was it? The Ice Age ended around 11,000 years ago. So also the same time that the super volcano Tihama collapsed. Kind of interesting. Remember those crags? They're right there. It looks like we're gonna go really close to them. These features are quite impressive. I'm not quite sure that the camera does it any justice. They're pretty tall. They're taller than me. Almost double. So all kinds of interesting things are starting to happen. For one, the wind's starting to blow. And it's pretty chilly, but it feels good because I am sweating. Second, it's starting to feel more like a mountain. These crags jutting out of the side of it. And we're getting closer. Getting so close. This is an interesting story. Forest Ranger Abby and a party of 5 were climbing upward half a mile from the crater when, with a great roar, ashes and boulders shot into the sky. Immediately, stones began to fall about them, and 300 pounds of boulders began to drop and bound down the mountainside toward them. The party ran to shelter behind a point of rocks on the ridge. So it's from the 1914 eruption. Supposing that party survived, which let's hope that doesn't happen to me today. I don't want to have to outrun a volcano. And great news here, it looks like we are half a mile from the summit. Yes! See the landscape. It's wild. These switchbacks at the very end of the trail are brutal. Not gonna lie about it. I'm kind of suffering right now. I only have 2 more. There's a bunch though. There is a lot. So be prepared for that. So looking at all these dark colored rocks, those are from the explosion in 1914. Like that one right there. So in essence, I suppose that you can, I guess you can call them California's youngest rocks. 1914. So what is that? That's almost 110. That's 99 years old. Those rocks are almost 100 years old. Pretty fresh in the lifespan of a rock. Like that one right there. Wow. So these are the potentially active volcanoes, I guess, in Washington, Oregon, and California. So we're at the very bottom. At Mount Shasta, Medicine Lake, Crater Lake. Wow, quite a few. So the ones that are black have been active in the last 2,000 years, and then the ones that are not shaded have not been active within the last 2,000 years. So in the background is Mount Shasta. Look at that thing. It's about 14,000 feet. I think it's 14,179 feet above sea level. It's a 14er. And apparently it's an active volcano. So let's see what else we can see. Right there is Cinder Cone. And we will be doing that one here tomorrow. We're doing that hike. Kings Creek Meadow below, Shadow Lake, and Juniper Lake in the background. Blanket of snow at the top. Ahead of me, up there, is the summit. Up there. Let's check on Mount Shasta over there. Part of the trail where it disappears completely. You're kind of on your own to navigate to the peak. So 10,457 feet above sea level. So I could be up here all day. I would have no problem with that whatsoever. But I have more exploring to do. So I'm gonna climb down this mountain and go do another trail. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe so you can see my next trail.